Welcome to LaSalle College High School and the Philadelphia Catholic League basketball playoffs.
You know, you talk about the initial matchup between these two teams where LaSalle got Ryan right here at this home court, 57-37. You think, oh, we got a nice little run right to the pleasure coming our way. I'll tell you, don't sleep on the Raiders, man. Joe Zaglinski, when he was back, a basketball player here at Archbishop Ryan from 02 to 06, tough as nails. He's going to have these kids ready. This is going to be an all-timer. I can't wait.
You feel that?
Oh, I'm pumped. Ryan's back here for revenge. They're going to come out throwing everything they got at LaSalle. But, you know, looking at this senior-driven team, they're going to be ready.
3 senior starters and 2 juniors. Austin Slawter and Freddie Killian. And then Izaiah Brockington is a junior, along with Matiss Kulackovskis. And then Austin Chabot is the 3rd senior. So, Joe, great game coming our way. Archbishop Ryan breaks the huddle. They are dressed in their road black uniforms, the red trim, the white numbers, and the red, white, and black stripes up the sides. LaSalle in their home whites, gold trim, blue numbers. We're ready. Full house at LaSalle.
Ball on.
Opening tip won by Shane Stark, and it will be Jarrod Stukes to pass across the timeline. Inside they go to Stark. One dribble. Gets blocked on the way up. Kulakovics got it. Slawter gets it back on the handoff just inside the three-point line, a little short from the baseline. Kulakovics gets the rebound. Slawter now with it back. Now all the way to the bucket. It rolls around and goes out. McTamney with the board. On the baseline, puts it up. Thought he got hit on the way there. He can't believe it. Back comes Archbishop Ryan. Over the top pass to Killian, and he finishes at the bucket. Assist goes to Slawter. They work the ball out toward the midcourt lodo. Backcourt cut. Backdoor cut got there, and Brockington with the one-handed catch and put it up off the glass and in. Inside they go. McTamney lost the ball. Slaughter's on the floor. It went out of bounds, and it's last touched by Dan Remolde. Slawter got on the floor, poked the ball around, and Remolde, when he made contact, had that heel on the sideline, Joe.
Bob, I'll tell you, though, there's no doubt about it.
Brockington guarded by Dan Remolde. Over the top of him, no good. Stark struggles for the rebound, but Slawter came down with it. Hand-to-hand combat, and he went down to the floor. Kulakovskis is good from 3. Baseline look, and it was good off the feed from Chabot, the extra pass there. Paulus goes 1-on-2, and he gets stripped out of bounds. Last touch by Austin Slawter, but a great job to head back on defense and not give up on the play. Now Stark gets the ball. It's stolen again by Slawter. Leaves off for Brockington. Only Paulus back there. His hit on his way up. Could not finish and will shoot 2 at the line. But Slawter has made things so difficult on this LaSalle team.
And watching him play the game of basketball, you can see why he's a multi-talented athlete going to play lacrosse at Widener next year. But, you know, you hear from head coach Joe Zaglinski. He says, hey, this kid can play basketball at the college level, no doubt.
1 of 2 from the line for Izaiah Brockington. Back to Stukes. He lost the ball. Killian came up with it. Just kicked off his foot. An unforced error. Brockington lays it up. Counted and 1. One more coming at the line for Izaiah Brockington. Free throw is good for Brockington. He's 2 of 3 from the line tonight. Phil Held gets the pass back to Jones. Into the lane he goes. Floats it well short. Stark got the air ball rebound. He's blocked on the way up. I think it was Kulakovskis. And back comes Slawter. 35 seconds. Chabot, a long 3. It'll go down from the left wing.
That's one of those great plays where you looked over at the coach. It was a deep one. That's how you cook them.
Chabot, 3 from the left wing. That one's no good. But Kulakovics dunks it home on the rebound. Takes the head fake, goes inside, and throws it away. Jarrod Stukes with the active hands to get back. Now Paulus, top of the key 3. In and out, no good. Stark gets the rebound. Slawter really played off there. Now he picks up his dribble in a tough spot, able to get it back up top to Stukes, who gets to the lane, puts it up, and it can't go. Remolde won't finish, and then Chabot gets the rebound on the defensive end.
I think the size of Archbishop Ryan really has LaSalle in some kind of way. They're just not attacking the basket when they're getting these looks underneath.
Slawter had a point-blank look, couldn't hit it. Now Brockington can't hit it from 3. McTamney, a great box out on number 1, Amin Bryant, who just came into the game. And now Slawter comes baseline, comes through Stark, puts it up and good. How about that floater from Austin Slawter, and it's an 18-11 lead. Can't finish from really about 10 feet away.
Bob, really out of sync.
Amin Bryant Might have gotten hit on the way up, no call. Now out of bounds, last touch by Jarrod Stukes. This is about as physical game as you'll see. Chabot into the lane. Puts it up, it won't go. Inside they go to McTamney, and an offensive foul is called against Ryan McTamney. That is a very, very tough call against the Explorer. Wide open top of the key, in and out. Killian is taken down on the way down to the floor by Shane Stark, and that foul will go against the Explorers. Austin Chabot goes baseline. Steps through, off the glass, no good. He's had that look a couple times, it hasn't gone. And now it'll stay with Archbishop Bryant. It could have been either way there. It looked like it was tapped straight in the air. Tough to tell from here, Joe. Fadeaway jumper is good with the left-handed finish. How about that? The lefty Brockington. Baseline three, no good. And Brockington had great position to get that rebound. Kind of throws ahead of himself. Now off for Killington. Easy bucket off the feed from number 21, Izaiah Brockington. Behind the three-point line, off for Stark. Through the lane, puts it up. It can't go. Chabot with the rebound, and that's it. First 16 minutes has been owned by the Raiders of Archbishop Bryant here in the Philadelphia Catholic League playoffs, and the 5 seed is here meaning business.
I'll tell you, I got to be honest, Bob, watching these two teams go back and forth, I think at this point Ryan's just getting in their head a little bit.
Remolde had missed the free throw on the other end. It's 22-13. Kulakowskis all the way to the bucket. He's fouled by Dan Remolde. Just a healthy swat at the right arm of Matiss. 1 of 2 for Kulakowskis. 7:08 to play, third quarter. LaSalle trails by 10, 23-13. Jarrod Stukes off for Paulus, right wing. Now back to Stukes. Thought about the 3. Back to Paulus, the head fake now. Oh, he threw it away. He looked for Remolde. Thought he was staying put. Remolde was flashing to the top of the key. Goes into the LaSalle bench, and back to Ryan it goes.
Well, I'll tell you, the other thing that makes it really difficult, you talk about the defense that Ryan is executing so well in this game, but also a player like Brockington. I mean, when you're trying to execute a comeback, the kid's got ice water through his veins. He's looking for the big shot.
Now goes through the legs. Into the lane he goes. A hand check is called. Frankly, Joe, that was a long time coming. Now Brockington crazy off the glass and good. How about the off angle from Izaiah Brockington? Back to a 10-point lead.
Great shot.
Picks up his dribble and travels. Slid the pivot foot. He knew it. Now Slawter comes off the screen. Killian slips to the hole. An easy find from Slawter. 2 more for Archbishop Bryant. It's a 12-point lead. Freddie Killian catches at the top of the key. Hands off for Brockington. Guarded by McTamney. Takes a step back. And the long 2 is good. And Brockington has a few words for the LaSalle student section on his way back.
Oh, how tough is he off the dribble, though? That step back jumper. Killer.
Still guarded by Jones, but he's getting anywhere he wants on him. Through the lane, Ferguson is called for the foul, and I think that's a good call, Joe. No one likes it here in the building, but I think he got him by the wrist. Brockington hits the first free throw. It's 30-19.
Bob, watching him play, there's no question why you hear about like Lafayette on his heels, Penn, Yale, and this kid is he's tough and versatile. He can do a lot of things. He's at the top of that 3-2. Great on defense. He can shoot, score, pass the ball. He's the full package.
Fence Stukes goes one-on-one into a crowd of people. Amin Bryant thought he knocked it off the knee.
They're just collapsing that defense. I know the goal is to either get to the basket or have McTamney on the kickout, but they're suffocating him underneath. There's no option.
McTamney is blocked. Izaiah Brockington took it right off his hands. Now Chabot has it up near the logo. 3:47 to play. He's in no hurry. Ball's taken away from him. Ferguson got the reach in. He doesn't like it, but Jarrod Stukes got a hand on it. Now Paulus throws it through the legs of Stukes, and down to get it was Freddie Killian. Now all alone is Amin Bryant. Lays it in. That's great effort from the Explorers. Not much you can say, but they just couldn't be crisp enough to get that ball out of Paulus' hands and into Jarrod Stukes.
I mean, talk about turning garbage into gold that time. 2 turnovers for Ryan, and still headiness enough to get it underneath the basket.
And Paulus threw it away. He was looking for Jarrod Stukes.
Talking a lot about this guard play with turnovers.
Paulus, no good from the baseline. Stark got a hand on it, but didn't wrap up with 2 hands, and it goes back to Ryan. Brockington, hesitation dribble through the lane, counted and one. The right-handed, underhanded scoop. Oh, Izaiah Brockington, have a night, kid.
Man, when it rains, it pours. Are the Raiders putting it on right now? 20-point victory for LaSalle the first time these two teams meet. And now it's Ryan looking to hit that 20-point mark on the other line.
Old-fashioned three-point play completed by Izaiah Brockington. Austin Slawter up the floor with the head fake. Now he finds Chabot wide open. Head fake now for Chabot. Goes baseline. Up and under, left-handed finish. Austin Chabot shows exactly how it is done from a big man. And the footwork was exquisite.
Austin Chabot better made. Wow.
And an offensive foul, I believe.
Frustration.
After the handoff, just kind of pushed off. Brockington top of the key. Now Chabot, guarded by Remolde. Gets to the baseline, another head fake. This time Remolde stays with him. Same thing. Spun to the baseline, stayed on that left pivot foot. And now a technical foul is called. McTamney, the technical free throws, no one in the lane. Second free throw is good. He goes 1 of 2, but you can see the clear frustration. Back to Held, right wing three. No good. McTamney tips it up, hits the floor. Thought he was fouled. But now back comes Ryan. Tic-tac-toe passing. Amin Bryant up and no good off the glass. Can't get his own rebound, but Brockington can on the tip. Baseline. Slawter, three, good.
21-point edge.
Count it for Slawter. The entire Archbishop Bryant team having a night.
I'm telling you, I'm going to call him the Sergeant. Sergeant Slawter out there, the way he's taking it apart. I mean, the kid is just, he does everything you want from a point guard. Unselfish, but when he gets a look from the corner, what does he do? Knocks it down pure.
And after the steal from Slawter, he's fouled by Shane Stark. They will go to the line, and a technical foul is called for pushing Austin Slawter after the whistle. Ryan leading by 21.
No chance he misses this, right? Nope.
Slawter is good, and they are doubling up the LaSalle Explorers. 44-22 on the road in Winmore, Pennsylvania in the Philadelphia Catholic League playoffs. Now Chabot will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. But with the technical, this will become 2. And possession after the fact for Ryan. They're 4 of 4 in the last minute. Now Brockington to the logo. Will take the top of the key three. It's good. And you can count it with one more coming. That is it. That's the end of the third quarter, and only one more period here for LaSalle to come back. They're down 26, Joe. This has been a whopping.
Bob, I'm telling you, I'm going to follow Brockington. Wherever he goes, I'm watching that next one. This kid can flat out play. Big shots all night long. Obviously, when you're holding a 23-point edge, not a crunch time shot, but the clock ticking away, and he knocks one down to take away any momentum LaSalle might possibly been able to have carried going into the fourth.
Slawter comes to the baseline. Chabot fakes the pass all the way through the lane. Up and good with the right hand. Chabot has his own pace about him, Joe, and can get wherever he wants.
So smooth, but he's just gliding through the lane.
Chabot will back it out, and now Slawter has it. 6:26 to play, a 20-point lead for Archbishop Ryan.
But I have to imagine he's flirting somewhere between 15 and 20 tonight easy.
End over end spin. The lefty gets it to go on the first free throw.
And all three of them have just, they've showed out. You go right down the list. You had Austin Slawter, the senior, Izaiah Brockington, and Austin Chabot, and all three have absolutely, shined.
2 of 2 for Brockington, who takes every opportunity to let the LaSalle student section know on his walk back. Amin Bryant, given all the room he wants on the baseline, elects to dribble back out through the lane and up to the top of the key. Now it's Slawter fouled from behind by McTamney, and 2 free throws coming for Austin Slawter.
I'm almost at a loss for words when you're down 20.
Is there a time? I don't know.
You can't let them draw it out and have a minute and a half possession. You want to go for the turnover. That's obviously the first angle, but that's really your only hope.
And it's blocked by Chabot. It'll stay in bounds. Slawter has it. Timeout called by Slawter. A great job as the double team came in the corner. And just every single time you need a heady play, it's coming from the Raiders tonight.
I always say it's kind of it sounds like you're taking a shot when you say this, and it's really not intended that way. But you're just looking at a team right now that flat out, they just want it. They want it more.
Back to McTamney, in and out, no good from 3 after the offensive board by Isaiah Jones.
And you can see it in the body language for the Explorers. I mean, there's just heads are hanging. This team is just deflated.
Slawter to the line, trying to split the pair and give them a 23-point lead. He does just that. Now Jarrod Stukes through the lane. Killian is there to stop him. Now he picks up his dribble and looks for Jones. Jones had his pocket picked, but Amin Bryant is called for the reach in. Got some wrist, says the referee on the far side.
It's like everybody's in awe.
Izaiah Brockington got absolutely crushed, clotheslined on his way to the bucket. So now LaSalle back the other way. Ryan McTamney to the bucket. He's fouled on his way up. LaSalle, if they can speed up Archbishop Ryan, double team comes on Slawter and they find Kuhar. McTamney wanted to foul him.
Austin Slawter trapped in the corner, recognizes he has time, 5 full seconds, takes advantage, gets rid of it. Does not get. There was no chaos. He was not out of sync.
Goes up floor. All alone is Killian. Mishandled it, so he's just going to lay it in off the glass. Thought he wanted to dunk that one.
Well, we talked about having 5 guys for Archbishop Ryan, 6'4", 6'5", and taller. I mean, one thing you can't teach, length. They got it. And they got it in spades. They can. I mean, they're suffocating defensively to the point where even shots that originally seemed like they're a good look, all of a sudden are contested.
Back to Ryan it goes.
It feels like this whole game has flown. I feel like the first 3 quarters went by in about 25 minutes total, and this fourth quarter just continues to drag.
Yeah, if LaSalle continues to hit buckets, this final 3 minutes and change is going to certainly take some time, but a couple extra buckets or free throws by Archbishop Ryan, and we could have the end very soon. Izaiah Brockington floated through the lane, hit it with the left hand from 6 feet away, and now it is back to a 22-point lead, 64-42.
I'm telling you, if I'm a college scout out there, I'm not letting him go to Lafayette. LaSalle University, there's a place for him in Atlantic 10. He can play.
An all-around effort from Archbishop Ryan. They appear destined. Elects to dribble back up court, and Ryan McTamney swipes his arm across the chest and might have given Brockington a little bit of a dead arm. His left arm does not look all that comfortable there on that 21.
Yeah.
4 dribbles, eyes up the rim. End over end spin, nothing but net.
He's hurting bad, huh? Yeah.
Don't you do workers' comp or something like that, Joe?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. I'm sure they signed a waiver, though.
66-44, a minute 45 to play fourth quarter. Phil held off for McTamney. McTamney goes behind his back, kicks it off his foot, and Slawter has it coming back the other way for Ryan. Brockington to the bucket. Remolde says no, he's not going to let him dunk that. Fouls him hard as he went up for the two-handed jam. Did not go, so 2 free throws coming for Brockington.
Not going to get the trip to the state playoffs. The season probably ends here, definitely ends here. But there's still some positives.
1 of 2 for Izaiah Brockington, and how about this hand as he comes off the floor?
Well deserved. Well deserved.
A minute 33 to go. All second teamers on the floor for Archbishop Ryan right now. Remolde off for Stark. Remolde has a 3. That is no good from the left wing and knocked out of bounds by Ryan McTamney. Back to Archbishop Ryan.
And I'm gonna miss seeing them here at these LaSalle High School games. Kept an eye on him for all 4 years, and proud to say I was a part of what he, able to watch a part of what he became as a young man. Great young man.
67-49. Kuhar likely to dribble this one out. 4 seconds, now 3. Down to 2. Final buzzer here at LaSalle College High School, and the Explorers drop one, 67-49. Their playoff dreams, their state dreams come to an end this evening. But the new story is born. Archbishop Ryan, the 5 seed in the Philadelphia Catholic League, with all the momentum in the world, move on to the Palestra. They may not have the talent. They may not have the 7 or 8 players coming and going to a D1 school, but what they do have is heart, they have fight, they have side.